He arrived in the mountain town to investigate old mining tunnels abandoned since 1889, after 37 workers vanished deep underground. Locals avoided the mountain. They whispered of strange sounds and lights that danced across the slopes on moonless nights. He didn't believe in ghost stories. He was a geologist, sent to survey forgotten shafts for a new project. With a lantern and map, he entered the sealed entrance, forcing the old boards aside with effort and noise. The air was thick with dust and age. His light barely reached the walls, though the tunnel stretched endlessly ahead. He marked the wall every few steps, leaving chalk symbols. But when he turned around, the marks were already gone. Footsteps echoed behind him. He stopped, holding his breath. But no one was there. Only silence and something deeper. He found tools rusted in place. Helmets, torn coats, and boots all left behind, as if the workers vanished mid-shift. A metal elevator waited in the dark, doors half open. It groaned to life when he touched the lever. As he descended, the mine whispered. Faint voices murmured his name. He gripped the rail, heart pounding. The lower level was colder, carved from black stone that shimmered unnaturally under the lantern's glow. He entered a wide chamber where walls pulsed faintly, like breathing. Symbols moved across the stone, though he hadn't touched them. He recorded a video, but the screen stayed black. His voice played back distorted, low, slow, and not quite human. In the center lay a hole that dropped deeper than light could reach. From it came a humming sound. Something stirred far below. He felt it, not in sound, but in his bones. Like the earth had a heartbeat. He tried to climb back, but the tunnel seemed longer. His lantern flickered. Shadows moved just outside the circle of light. A figure appeared ahead, wearing a miner's helmet and no face beneath it. Then it turned and walked deeper. He followed, unable to stop himself. The tunnel bent and twisted in ways that made no sense. He saw the same markings over and over again. Symbols looped, rearranged, and glowed red when he passed. A voice behind him said, "You're early." He turned, but no one stood there, just his own footprints disappearing. His clock had stopped. The date had changed. It was no longer the same year. He found an old journal in a collapsed room. Its last page read, "It feeds on memory. Don't forget who you are." He tried to leave. But no path led out. Every tunnel opened into the same circular room again. The walls now pulsed faster. The humming grew louder. He covered his ears, but the sound came from inside his head. The faceless miner returned. This time, it pointed to the pit. "Feed it," the thing whispered. He dropped his backpack in panic. The pit pulled at him like gravity reversed. Dust swirled upward. He held onto the wall, but his fingers slipped. He screamed, falling, but didn't hit the bottom. Instead, he landed in a room shaped like the one before, only older, darker, and covered in handprints. His name was written in ash on the ground. Not once, but hundreds of times. Scratched with fingernails. He found his map, but it was blank. No tunnels. No mountain. Only one word written across the center, "Stay." The walls began to close in. He ran again. This time, the tunnels were bleeding, dark liquid dripping from the ceiling. He collapsed near the elevator. It opened by itself. He dragged himself in, praying for escape. The elevator rose. But the surface it reached was not the one he came from. The sun was black. The town was gone.